Yesterday, I wrote about breaking through the first mental barrier and getting started with a new habit. Let's say I've been successfully practicing a habit for a few weeks. The novelty is wearing off, but you know this habit is good for you and you want to carry on. But the sofa looks pretty good and a one-day break won't hurt. Before you know it, a month has passed since you last practiced your healthy habit. You know you want to start back up again, but now we're back in front of the first barrier, getting started. How do we break this pattern and stay motivated to carry on a healthy habit when the novelty wears off? Idea 1. Remind yourself of the person you want to become. Visualize the future where you've been practicing this habit for years. What does your body look like? What is your skill level? What does your bank account look like? How happy are you? I'm not a believer in manifestation where you ask the universe and it magically delivers what you want, but I do believe visualization is a powerful motivational tool. Idea 2. Remind yourself of your situation if you don't make this change. In 5 years or 10 years' time, what will your life look like then? Your body, your skill level, your bank account? How will you feel? Will you regret not carrying on the habit? Again, visualize and feel what life would be like if you don't grow as a person. Idea 3. Get a mission. Know why you need to continue with your habit. Is it to move your family from poverty to financial security? Is it to be able to run around with your grandkids one day or live to see your great-grandchildren? Is it to inspire and educate the next generation? Know your mission. Remind yourself of it constantly. Idea 4. Turn it into a game. Think about how video games are great at keeping you playing. They reward you at different milestones, so you get a little hit of dopamine. Then the game gets a little more challenging to stretch your ability. Not too much, but just enough where you can just finish the level on one try or two. Then they reward you again. Set yourself rewards at various milestones. Let's say you successfully finish 1 week. Reward yourself. Buy yourself a little gift or a sweet treat or a trip to the cinema. Then increase the difficulty a bit on week 2 to keep the game challenging. Idea 5. Get a partner. Find someone that wants to practice the same habit and do it together. If you can't physically be in the same room together, have a regular catch-up to show progress and talk about your challenges and revelations. Just knowing you're going to have to share your progress could be enough to keep you on track. Last night, I got on the walking treadmill for the second night in a row. I'm going to try some of these ideas so I keep going when the sofa starts calling. Welcome to Ronin. My name is Rob. Today is the 22nd of October 2025. On this channel, I try to give actionable ideas for living an intentional life. Yesterday, I spoke about getting through that first barrier, the just getting started, when you know that you want to start a new habit or a project and you just haven't built up either the motivation or the courage to take the first step. And this for me is one of the biggest barriers for moving forward. And as I mentioned, the second barrier is once you have started and you have got some momentum, how do you then stop yourself from stopping and keep motivated to just keep going? So yeah, I came up with these ideas this morning. They're not new ideas. They're all ideas that I've heard before that have, somewhere in my head. Knowledge is one thing. Implementation is another thing. So yeah, a lot of this involves visualizing what you want to move towards and visualizing what you want to move away from, being able to gamify the habit, which A, makes it fun, and B, it gives you that reward system. So you've got something to look forward to. You're not just staring into the abyss of forever. In my case, walking on a treadmill. You've got regular rewards that you can look forward to and then challenge yourself the next week and go again and, just keep up that motivation, keep up that progress. Yeah, and I think a big one is the mission. Know why you need to continue. There's a good book by Simon Sinek called Start With Why. And he talks about successful businesses or successful people usually don't start with what they're doing, or how, it's you start with why. So you would start with why, and then you figure out what you need to do, and then how you're going to do it. So why is always at the center, and it keeps you anchored and gives you the reason to keep going. And if you don't have that, then sometimes you do ask, why am I even bothering? What's the point? So yeah, get a point, get a mission. Like I say, it could be to move your family from poverty to financial security. That's going to be one of my reasons for self-improvement. And that's immediate. It's right in front of me. There are others, like to inspire and educate the next generation, and that's one thing that I'd like to do with one of my projects. So yeah, keeping these missions in mind as you practice your daily habits will help to stop the stopping, if you understand what I'm talking about. So yeah, we've got five ideas. I'll just go over them quickly again. So idea 1, remind yourself the person you want to become. Idea 2, remind yourself of the situation you want to move away from. Idea 3, get a mission, know why you want to continue with the habit. Idea 4, turn it into a game. And idea 5, get an accountability partner, someone that you can have a regular catch up with, and show progress to. And that will just keep you accountable if you know that you've got someone that is going to be expecting to see something. For example, I have no problem doing client work because I know that they are expecting me to deliver work, and if I don't deliver that work, I don't get paid, they get angry, I potentially lose a client. It's not good for anyone. So if you have someone to be accountable to, then this can really help. So yeah, those are 5 potential action points, actionable ideas for living a bit more intentionally. I'm continuing to type out these journal entries and put them onto ronan.com, roenan.com. So if you're interested, you can go and have a read of them there. I will eventually be distilling some of the ideas into a more digestible format. So keep checking back for progress. And thank you for watching. I will catch you in the next video.